8 miles of narrow, twisting trail puts your bike handling skills to the test. At every turn, the new single-track trail system in Duluth's Piedmont neighborhood offers mountain bikers a challenge. Everyone who rides here finds something to smile about.
Definitely part of the fun is going to a new trail and kind of riding it blind. That's where it really gets exciting. That's a big skill of mountain biking is being able to analyze the terrain in front of you very quickly and deciding what you're going to have to do. And trails that offer a lot of that, I find myself riding over and over again.
Yeah, this is an adrenaline pumper. And it's exciting when you clear a section that you don't think you can get through. Puts a smile on your face that can't go away.
These riders see Duluth emerging as a top destination for mountain bikers in the upper Midwest. The local trails are only getting better.
Within Minnesota, I would say it's really the best place to be a mountain biker. There's nowhere where you can find this quantity of trails within as close of proximity to each other. You can go from Leicester River to Fond du Lac, which is really 20 miles long, and you probably only need to be on a pavement for maybe a mile or two of that.
Adam is part of a bike club called COGS. That's short for Cyclists of Gitche Gumee Shores. You'll notice the name attached to the new Piedmont trails. The club spent a year building them. It also maintains them and has reason to be proud.
All the different terrains that you can find in Duluth are kind of in this little microcosm that is the Piedmont Trail. So it's an exciting trail to build, and it's a really fun trail to ride.
The Piedmont Trail is considered advanced track for intermediate and expert riders. It's described as technical, which in bike lingo means there's more difficult terrain to maneuver. And to these bikers, that means more fun.
Most of us prefer the more technical stuff. Until you figure it out, it's very frustrating. But once you figure it out, it's just a roller coaster ride.
If I come across an obstacle I can't make, I have the 3 strikes and you're out. If I don't make it by the 3rd time, then I save it for the next ride. But I attempt it 3 times, because it teaches me how to ride it. Oh! How about that? Stop. You start out on trails that are pretty smooth when you're first starting out. And then as you become more confident and you learn how to use your bike more, then you can work up to something that's maybe still kind of flat, but has rooty obstacles or little dips. Just go at it easy, and if you don't feel comfortable riding it, don't ride it, walk it, but try it. There's no bad way to learn how to ride. It's just getting through it, and it's a big puzzle that is fun to figure out.
Oh, treat. Well, there's certain inherent dangers to biking, whenever you're moving fast with immovable objects around, but definitely a helmet would be the #1 priority. But I also really like a well-maintained bike, meaning make sure your brakes are adjusted, your tires are properly inflated. And I also like gloves, because lots of times when you fall off your bike, you're catching yourself with your hands, and you can save yourself a lot of lost skin by wearing gloves.
As you start out, probably the best thing to do is work with a regular pair of shoes and a pair of, they call them platform pedals, or kind of the pedals that everybody is used to. And the reason for that is you can really get your feet to the ground quickly. The better you get at bike handling skills, the more likely you are to use a pair of what we call clipless pedals, where you have a small attachment point on the bottom of your shoe, and that clips into a pedal. And what that does for you is really kind of makes the bike part of your body. Everybody takes a spill their first few times with a pair of clipless pedals. It's something you almost can't avoid. But once you get over that learning curve, they definitely are an advantage to being able to handle your bike over tough obstacles.
Duluth has at least 5 public or private areas for mountain bikers to explore, with Leicester and Hartley parks in the east, Piedmont in the middle, and Spirit Mountain and Mont du Lac to the west.
I would say virtually all the trails you're going to be much better served going with someone who knows the area. And I know with our website, there's a link that has to a message board, and that message board will tell, you can put, I'm going to be up there this weekend, does anyone want to show me around? And usually people are pretty responsive to that.
The COGS group and local bike shops also do weekly rides, and there's a bicycle trail map available as well.
And why ride on the road when you can ride in the woods has always been my sort of philosophy, and it's, you know, it's, as you can see, you really can't beat the scenery.
For mountain bikers, the sport serves several different purposes. It connects them to the outdoors. It gives them a workout and a built-in group of friends. It's also an adventure.
You get more of a total body workout, in my opinion, because sometimes you have to hike, sometimes you have to cross streams, and I just enjoy the variety as compared to road biking.
Mountain biking is my passion. It's actually what introduced me to really getting in shape 26 years ago. And I love being in the trees, and I love hearing the wind in the trees and seeing the things around and the challenge of the terrain.
It's being out in the woods and being on some nice terrain such as what we're on out here today. Kind of always amazed when I go out and ride with a group of friends what you're really able to do with a bicycle. To ride it over some rocks, to ride it over a log down a steep hill as fast as you can. It's definitely the challenge of it.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
All of the mountain bike riders that we met make a point of trail etiquette. Here's a few suggestions. They say stay off the ski trails, stay off wet trails, and be kind. Let pedestrians know you're coming.